I can't help but notice that beautiful ball in the background.
Look at that beauty.
Was alliteration, and I love it.
I mean,
that looks great.
I bought that stand for my bowling ball on Amazon.com, and it was $6 and worth every penny. You could get like a spinning one.
Oh.
That like turns the ball for 20, and I thought, who needs that?
Who needs that? It's a distraction. It'll take longer to buffer the video. If we
I
got some
shined
movement
the
in
ball.
Oh, I love that.
I put a little Goo Gone on any parts that I was like, is that a speck of something?
Yep.
Shined her up. And I think she looks incredible.
I think the next step is take her for a spin, literally.
I know. I can't wait to go. I cannot wait to go.
I'm so excited.
I went on Facebook Marketplace looking for bags.
Oh, good.
Vintage.
Yes.
There's one for like $10.
Yeah, there are great ones. I saw one. I was just at the Arc thrift store, and I saw a bowling bag, but it was like it needed a cleaning.
Wrong color?
It needed no, it was a really cute color. But I was like, this is going to be an entire like YouTube account or Instagram account dedicated to just the cleaning of this bag, like this was a multi-step process.
Yeah, we don't need that kind of
time
suck.
Like the little plastic part that you put the nameplate in had like yellowed and cracked, and it was cool and old and vintage, but we could do better.
Yeah, we can do better, and we got time. I'm in no hurry.
We got time. We're in no rush, and we want it to match. I say we, like we have joint ownership of this.
When I was shining it, or whatever, buffing, I don't know what they call it, I was saying, like, under my breath, I would love to get really good at bowling. Like,
I really think that is fun.
Inspire me.
Did you notice when we went bowling, there was that guy he probably looked like he was like 45 years old, who was in there by himself with a pro ball and everything, bowling, just like, getting strikes.
A lot of those. I think there's a lot of those people.
And this one looked way more handsome than most bowlers, I think.
Oh my God, maybe this is like, I'm getting in just at the right time.
I think, well, what I imagine, how I love to write fan fiction. I was like, oh, I know this guy's whole story.
I know this guy.
This guy was a nerd, like, kept to himself.
He had to glow up.
Yes. He was an oddball, pun intended, and he like maybe joined a bowling league, or he had a grandparent. He may have been raised by his grandparents or something. I could see that. I was getting that vibe, and they taught him how to bowl, and now he like wants to take girls on a date there, but he thinks they're either going to like not be into it because he probably dates girls that are really hot, and they are like not into that. So I'm like, damn, if I were a matchmaker, I could probably find the perfect person for this guy. Like, he looks like a nice guy who like had a glow up, and
he would have been just up my alley, so to speak.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I'm not available, nor am I interested at all.
No.
And man, the more I'm just like, I am becoming an old sage. Like, I want to be a matchmaker.
Yeah, you want to impart your
like,
wisdom upon
impart
others.
Wisdom.
Yeah, I get it.
I want to be very gay and just like live my little lesbian life.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I wish I had that option, but
I don't know if that's a feature of being an old sage, but it sure as heck is what I saw modeled to me by my grandmother, who might have been a closeted lesbian.
Yeah, and I see that with older lesbians. I do think there is a wisdom that they really like to offer to the youngins.
Absolutely.
And we all need it. So thanks. I'm not young, but compared to those gals.
Oh, that is something I wanted to share. I just had a wonderful weekend with my girlfriends, and one of the things that I thought was such a great like benefit. It was so nice to get together. Of course, not to just like get together and connect with friends.
Yeah.
But when you get a group of women who are even just where there's a little bit of trust. It doesn't have to be like your besties for forever. But where there's a little bit like where it's a safe space.
Yeah.
where there's community,
Yeah.
the ideas that are generated, like this is good for my bank account and for my like
What did you
financial
come up
planning
with?
and future. Like when it was just so like, oh man, I missed being around
Like a
other people
brainstorm.
and a brainstorm.
Yeah.
Yes, having a brainstorm where it was like anything from what kind of like dishwasher detergent or laundry detergent is best to everybody brought out their brush and was like, all right. Did like literally like a PowerPoint show and tell almost for their brush because we had a bunch of curly girls and so we were like, this is the best brush. No, this is the best brush. And
Was
everybody
there
was
a
like,
brand? You should share. Don't
gatekeep.
gatekeep.
I will put up the link. Mine isn't a specific brand, but it is a very specific style. And I will say mine was like the winner. I got the most oohs and ahs. So.
Did you really?
And it went into the shared note. So, and then we had a shared note of all of the things of like, this is what I've been using. This is what, from
tips and tricks.
Yeah. And like financial planning. One of my friends is a real estate agent. So she was talking to us about like how to, if you have a house or if your parents have homes, like make sure they're in a trust, like all the things, like we took our skills and like shared them.
That's nice.
And I was like, this is what I think.
That's what community is,
yes,
everyone.
I think
that
we're
is
missing
what
this.
we used to have in the 70s and 80s.
Yes.
90s, yeah. Do you
So I
remember when
just
I don't know if I told you this, but we put our home in a trust.
Yeah. You
Did
should.
I tell you that?
No, but that is the
Oh.
right thing to do.
And Adam asked me what I wanted it to be called.
Oh,
I
my
did
gosh.
not know this was public information.
Oh my! I love wherever you're going. I love it.
I mean, I thought this was just a private inside joke or something for us. And I'm like, well, it should be called Bungle because you know how we call each other
Yes.
Bungle. Our whole family
Yes.
calls each other Bungle.
Yeah.
And so it you can Google it.
Bungle Trust.
The Bungle Butler Trust.
Oh
is the
my
name
gosh.
Of the company that owns my home.
That
The
is
trust that owns
hilarious.
My home. And
That
that
is
is
great.
totally embarrassing.
That's very funny. I think that's on brand.
Anyway, I'm just saying if you're thinking about doing a trust, name it something that you don't mind people knowing.
Yeah, I did not know that. That's a very good idea. So I am
What
definitely
would you
gonna
call
do that.
yours? Louise and Louise? Louise LLC,
Oh my
Louise
God,
Trust.
that's very funny. I would call it like. Well, it was funnier. I mean, I had this name before. I got married to somebody who had the last name Patterson, but
Yeah.
my Wi-Fi has always been the Rice Pad,
Oh yeah, yes.
and that it was a coincidence that
Yes.
that last name happened to start with. It was PAT. So
Yeah,
because
because I remember at your bridal shower, that's when it hit me. I was like, oh my God, you're going to be Rice Patty.
Right.
Yes. And then
Yeah.
you were like, and I've had Rice Pad.
Forever. So it would probably
yes.
be the Rice Pad. Is
Yeah, that is
because that's
freaking
like
great.
fun
It's great.
and a little play
Yeah,
on words.
better
and,
than Bungle Butler.
and my house kind of looks like a Rice Pad. I don't know why, but that feels fitting.
Just seems it does. You're right.
It does seem right.
All right. Well, I'm glad you had a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Um,
I mean, I know I'm watching your videos of the snow. I don't know how to properly express. You know how much I love saving money?
yeah,
My whole thing is buy the pass, use the pass.
I know.
Cost per use goes down.
Yeah.
Right now, I
She's
have a
talking about-
$1,000 ski day where I did 4 runs.
Yeah.
That is
Sarah's
cost per
in-
use, $250 per run. Kill me now.
Yeah. You've had a really
I
bad
have
year.
spent less on more.
Yeah, more on less.
No. Less money on more. Less.
Well,
I've
both. You've
yes,
actually probably
both.
done both.
Both.
And I feel really bad, and I don't mean to rub it in. I really
I know.
don't. I don't.
I
'Cause
know.
Believe me,
I don't want you to
like
be in the
it.
cold.
Yeah.
I want us to have a, what is that like Christmas movie where they swapped houses?
Oh yeah.
You
What
know,
the hell's that movie
with
called?
like
Everyone's
Charlotte.
yelling at this show.
Yep. It's with
Cameron Diaz.
And Kate Winslet. Nope.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Somebody.
Christmas Swamp.
Time.
No. Something.
What is that film called?
Holiday.
Day. That's it. The
Holiday. The Holiday.
You did
I knew it.
You
I knew
did
it. I was like, it's like Christmas or just one word.
You got it. You crushed it.
Guys, I took my
What
meds
about
this
it?
morning.
Oh, we should do that.
We should do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Then happy. I joked.
Cool.
I left a message on your video, and I said, "Oh, that's the best. That I should come there. The better runs.
I
Just
know.
your backyard."
All credit goes to Adam and Lincoln for building the most incredible sled run
That looks
that
so
you
fun.
could even imagine, because I told Sarah I only go from halfway, but those two fools, they go to the top and they
Wow.
go. It is Lincoln had like an 8-foot jump at one point.
Yeah, it
It's
looks like
not
that.
safe.
I'm thinking crash pad. I don't want to be like an AWHer,
It is though.
but my fear is knee to
Butt?
to the
Tailbone?
tooth.
Oh.
And then
Oh.
knee to the lip, like the knee comes up, because that's so
Totally.
often what happens is the knee
Yeah.
comes up and then the injury that freaks me out, that I think this happened to my brother, somebody, the tooth going through the lip.
Oh yeah, it sounds terrible. It's terrible.
That crunch, that noise, then the stitches, like, oh my God,
They love it so much though.
I know they do.
But
You know
I
what?
don't
Better
get
they
it.
do that than be out on e-bikes and all that shit. So
Or even on
Go.
screens, thank
or
you.
on screens. Please, God.
Get hurt.
Get hurt. Thank you. Get hurt.
I will confess though that even the limited amount that I do, in that inner tube that I use, I also bring out of my house a pillow and put it in there, because
As you
my
should.
butthole would hurt. So my tailbone, because I have a very stiletto butt, it
Yeah.
would not do well if it's landing on
Oh my
basically
God.
ice.
Yeah. That's like when you go tubing down the river and nobody told me you got to pick your butt up over the rocks, and then you
Gotta
hit
pick
your
it
butt, and
up.
it's like, you get that, like, it goes up your spine and you feel
I don't like it.
that tailbone pain. Woof.
I don't like
So
it.
yeah, no, we don't need that. You got to protect those bones.
Yeah, but it is super fun. And I'll tell you what else is super fun, and that is every time I get a Hungry Root delivery.
Oh yes. I'm due in for one really soon.
What
And
do you think's
I
going to
am-
be in there? Dinner?
Well, some cosmic brownies, because those are my favorite things in the whole entire world. And you're going to be like, Sarah, you brownies? And I'm going to be like, yeah, because brownies are delicious. And also they're made from black beans. And so I just say I'm eating my fruits and vegetables.
No joke, though. You
I mean,
are. It's
That
fibrous.
counts. That fibrous
Yeah.
and like so easy. I love it so much.
Oh, my God. We love it. It is meal delivery, but also grocery delivery. It's unlike any other food company, and they hold the food to a very high standard. So you're dealing with, they screen out 200 additives, including high fructose corn syrup and artificial sweeteners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it's like really nice, good for you stuff, super tasty. And then you can swap out and customize it however you want.
Yeah.
No limitations.
Like however
really.
you want. Like, say you're somebody like me, where one person in your household is a pescatarian and
Yeah.
one person in your household loves that meat. Then you can do a meal for 4, and then each
Half and
serving,
half.
half and half. You
It's
split up 2
awesome.
and 2. You do 2 shrimp.
You cannot do that with
to-
any other.
Unheard
service. Unheard of. They make it so easy, and like that's what I need this all the time. I was going to say this time of year, but I need it all the time.
All year round.
And they have a deal for everybody. You're going to love Hungry Root as much as we do. We know it. For a limited time, you get 40% off your first box, plus you get a free item in every box for life. So go to hungryroot.com/braincandy. Use the code braincandy. That's hungryroot.com/braincandy. Code braincandy to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life.
Yes.
Okie dokers. All right, are you ready for some brainy candy?
I'm always ready for some brainy candy.
Okay, this is
Oh,
super fun.
wait.
Oh,
First, I want
what?
to say, how's your tattoo?
So good.
Cool.
Isn't it great?
Guys, can you believe she got a tattoo? And you
I
know what
love
else I
it.
was thinking? It also kind of reminds me of that I didn't think of then. You
What?
know, in the book The Giving Tree, where there's the heart with the
Oh.
initials on the inside, and it
Yes.
reminds me of that heart.
That is
Looks like the heart from
true.
The Giving Tree, and so I thought that was really cute because I saw the book The Giving Tree the other day, and I thought of you. The end. Moving on.
Thank you. Yeah, my sister Gretchen, my brother Dave, and I all got the same tattoo in honor of Mr. Rogers. 143 is inside the heart, stands for I love you. And he used that number as like a reminder of love and putting it out in the world. And we all thought that was pretty great. Yeah. So we are happily bonded through that. And I love it. Okay, first up on the agenda. Can you guess how long it takes to pass a Lego head from a figurine through your body?
I know that the way we know the answer is because somebody probably did this. So,
Scientists.
Oh, well, I mean, for
Scientists wanted
Are
to
they just
know.
calling themselves scientists? I could call myself a scientist too if I just like pop something in my mouth and then wait for it to come out my ass.
Wow.
Well, I just want to know, are these real? Are these real?
Yeah, they
Is
really
this-
are.
Okay.
They wanted to find out because it is a choking thing and they wanted to make sure, like, how long is this going to be in your body? They need to be able to tell parents if their kids swallowed a Lego figurine head.
Here's the thing that's good about a Lego figurine head. That's also the same, I would imagine, about, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes. That's also good about the cap of a pen.
What?
They will have a hole in the top.
Yeah, you're not going to lose your air.
You won't choke on it, which is very good. And I did not know that's why pens have holes in the cap.
Oh.
But I heard that is why, so that if nobody, I don't know, because I didn't know that so many people were holding caps or choking on caps of
Kids
pens.
are fucking morons.
They put anything in their mouth. It's insane. It's like, get them anything like that in my mouth. But you know what? That's probably like how we build an immune system or something.
Yeah, until we figure out what is safe and not.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's how we learn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess that it
The
goes in
average.
there. It takes about 3 days to move around there. Maybe it gets a little. I'm gonna say 3.5 days.
Okay. Well, according to these folks, I was surprised to learn it only takes 1.7 days to pass a Lego head, which is shocking because guess how long it takes to pass a coin?
You gotta be fucking kidding me if you're telling me that different things take different amounts of time to pass out of your old butthole.
And it ain't even close, sister.
Go on.
2 weeks.
What?
Yeah.
Is it a
That
size
was
thing?
actually bloody murder. That was such a good scream. I don't know. They didn't explain it, but they were just like the most common thing that kids do swallow that they shouldn't is a coin. So they've, tested all that. And it's 2 freaking weeks those guys are living inside of you.
This freaks me out a little. Why does it live
Totally.
inside you for 2 weeks? And it's got to be the shape, right? It's got to be that's
Or the
flat and then
weight?
gets like attached to the because when something when
like
when you're
sticks.
trying to get a coin off of the
Yeah.
ground,
Yeah.
I could see. I'm like trying to think why would it do that? I could see it doing
like
that in the
adhesive.
lining of something.
Yeah.
And because that lip, it's almost like it has a minor like little bit of a suction to it.
That's right. That's what I think too.
Okay,
Because it
I
is
think
hard
we've
to
cracked the case
pick
on
them
this.
up. Like if there's any wetness involved.
Oh my God, if you've gotten a new set of nails, forget it.
Yeah, forget it. 2 weeks to poop a penny.
I'm like, or trying to pick that thing up off the floor, not from eating it. Like new set of nails, just picking it up off the floor is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Takes
hear
forever.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Just saying.
Well, what's funny about whoever it was, these scientists that did this Lego poop study were very cute and funny, and I totally appreciate it. So just shout out to scientists for being clever.
And I'd
But-
also like to make this my nomination. Sorry to cut you off. I should have let you finish because
No,
you like
I don't
only
care.
barely breathed in there before I was like, future Ig Nobel Prize winner.
Totally.
Or at least nominee. I'm saying it now for
I
next
think
year.
you're right. I think
Okay.
you're right. Because
That'll
it's so
win.
funny, but it's
Yeah.
actually helpful. But yeah. So they had the participants do a 3-day stool log where they
Which
rated.
are we not going to talk about that's hilarious?
What part?
A stool log? The play on words there?
I know. Wait, this
That's
is just
funny.
the beginning.
Oh, God.
So they had them rate their bowel movements using a stool hardness and transit score. SHAT is the acronym
Stop
there.
it. They are cute. They're being, okay. This is going to win. This is straight up just to win first place and also to help a little bit. But
It had to be the Lego people because they are funny and everything.
remember when
you know?
I tried to say that they weren't even real scientists? I love these guys. These are my new favorite scientists.
I like your cynicism, actually.
Yeah, I had
it's
to
a
be
nice
like,
change of pace.
You know what? We have to be skeptical, right? A little bit of that.
The higher your SHAT score, the looser and more frequent your bowel movements.
The high.
So
Okay.
They
Loose,
were assuming
I might have a high SHAT score.
you do. Like I was
They're
saying
not
about
loose,
you.
but they're frequent.
Yeah, but they might be looser than other people.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a
Okay.
symptom of endometriosis. I can't help it, guys.
Yeah, we don't. And I'm jealous. I don't judge. Yeah. Okay. Each participant, though, too, was responsible for analyzing their own poop. And
Are we on the honor system?
I guess kind of, but they all had different techniques because you couldn't just look in the bowl and see if there was a head in there because it could be buried. So they had to collect the poo.
A head, the Lego head. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had to collect the poo, and then some people, well, basically they had to smash it out. So some people used a bag, tongue depressors, gloves, chopsticks. No turd was left unturned, Sarah. And
oh my God, I could just imagine the partners of these people as they came home from work this week.
right,
Wash them
how
again.
it's squashing your shit.
Wash your hands again. Before
And then they gave each person a score for the found and retrieved time, aka fart score.
Oh my God. Found and retrieve time. This is great.
So the number of days.
We hate farts, but we love talking about farts, and
Yeah.
especially in a scientific.
I love a silly acronym.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
it's fine. Okay, so the found and retrieved time score was the number of days it took to pass the Lego. It took an average of 1.71 days for the heads to travel through the digestive tract. There was no apparent correlation between the SHAT and the fart scores.
So even if you had loosey-goosey and frequent, I see why that would matter, because you would think high SHAT score, you're going to pass it faster.
That's right.
But no correlation. That is very interesting.
I don't get
that. So
that.
it doesn't have to do with, I guess that's why coin makes more, that has to do with how it moves through your body more than how frequent you're going.
Or the texture.
Yeah.
There was one unsettling result, which was that
I'm sorry, but a lot of this is unsettling.
True.
Just because we're talking about farts
There
and
was
shit.
another unsettling result, which was that one of the people that ate the Lego head never passed it.
He did.
I like that you say he.
I know it's a he. There ain't no girls sifting through their shit for science.
Well, what if maybe it's stuck in there and then when he gets a colonoscopy, they'll find it?
Well, I feel like that's one of the things that they should supply you if you have,
That's
that
true.
should have been
a colon cleanse.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
maybe you get a little flush out, or you get for science an MRI or a CT scan or whatever the fuck would show that in there.
That would bother me if I had a Lego head.
I would not be able to. No, absolutely it would. That's why I'm like, that came out right.
I'm more upset that coins take so long.
I mean,
That is disgusters.
But I think that we understand why now. I really do
Deception.
think that we've cracked the case on that.
Well, listen, if you're
That's a good story.
Lincoln has a whole bit about when you go into the Lego store. Have you ever gone in there?
No.
When you go into the Lego store, they must be taught to really go hard on the like greetings and their like you can't just go in and not have anyone say anything to you.
Got it.
And we both hate it, Lincoln and I. And so he's always like, how they're always like, hey, builder.
Oh, God.
Like
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hey, creator.
Yeah.
And
right.
they all like, what build are you working on? And so like, I feel like the people that are involved in this study are probably maybe a little bit annoying.
Yeah, I do think that is genius marketing on these. Lego is really smart with what they do, except that one time they came out with that whole pink line. Fuck you guys for doing that. That was dumb. But
they still have that, too.
I know they do, but
it's like Her Place or something. It's called like...
I don't like it. I just try to pretend it's
well, but
not
what
there.
what if it's not for girls? What if it's just for femmes?
Well, yeah, but they market. They don't, if they start putting that in the commercials for it.
What do you think they should have done? Just like more variety, no pink.
Yes. No, I just think more variety. Like you can have, I don't know.
I know.
It just feels gross, or just make it the same price, but you know it's more expensive. And that's a whole.
Oh my God. Lego has a pink tank.
I'm sure they do. I'm just saying this, but usually I really like what Lego does for the most part. And I feel like they were smart in creating a community, like calling people builders, saying we recognize that you are different than other people who come in here, and if you want to be part of that community, all you need is this new set of Legos, and that is fucking good marketing. And
and it is timeless, and I'll tell you what, those guys have really retained their value on the resale market.
I know, it really is like
you buy them by the pound.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go on the resale market, it's like by weight.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know that there are certain like very hard to find pieces that are high value.
No, some people buy a set and then sell it on eBay for like brick by brick.
Yeah, I get that. I know.
And
there's those new Legos that came out that are the smart Lego or whatever that like change color. Your son knows all about this. He and I talked about
Smart Lego,
this.
they change color?
It's a yes, and it does different things. Like I don't know what it's almost like it's not like AI yet, but it feels like this is one of those you could put it in. It does many things. Like it turns something into like an electric component. I literally have no idea how to describe this. I am not a good PR person for Lego.
Well, it doesn't matter because they have crushed it.
It's cool looking.
The Scandinavians have a different kind of brand.
Is that who made Lego?
I think so. They're like in like
that makes sense.
Yeah, Sweden or
one of those places. That makes sense. They love things that fit together nicely.
All right.
IKEA and all that.
I'll tell you what fits together nicely.
Yeah.
And that is my OneSkin. I can't think of I can't think of a segue. I'm so mad. Damn it. It doesn't matter. OneSkin doesn't need a segue.
No. And I'll say it's a one size fits all if we're talking about
Damn it. Good one.
Yeah. There you go. But
Thanks,
I had a little
Sarah.
more time. Fit. Speaking of fit, you know what's one size fits all? OneSkin. Why?
It is.
Because it's the one product that
for everyone.
Is absolutely perfect for everyone and will address so many of the skincare issues that I know you have. Like, I mean, I don't want to call you out, but if you're anything like me, you might be dealing with crepiness, dryness, fine lines and wrinkles, eczema, any sort of skin condition. In fact, I just got a text message from my aunt saying, thank you so much for the subscription of OneSkin because, this is stuff that you're going to want to keep using because it actually works. I hate having to like try a product and I'm like, yeah, it's nice, but like I'll try a new one when this runs out. No, not anymore.
No, this is really good.
Yes, that OS1 peptide that does all of the amazing things created by women for everyone.
Yeah, it is the perfect skincare routine because it's very simple. It's not too many things. Like I don't have time for all that. This is peer-reviewed clinical studies that they did to create the best stuff for your skin. It helps with like damaged cells. It supports collagen, strengthens that skin barrier that we're all trying to maintain. And One Skin did it. They have the science behind it. It is born from a decade of longevity research. One Skin's OS01 peptide is proven to target the visible signs of aging, help you unlock your healthiest skin now and as you age. For a limited time, try One Skin with 15% off using code BRAINCANDY at oneskin.co/braincandy. That's 15% off oneskin.co with code BRAINCANDY. After you purchase, that you get that survey. They'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them Brain Candy sent you.
Yes, and don't sleep on that eye cream because my girlfriend's been
Nice eye
complaining
cream.
about her eyes for a while, and she's also tried a whole bunch of products. And she was at my girls' weekend, and she was telling everybody like,
Yeah,
I
it's
know
really
this difference.
nice.
And I didn't even think about it. And then I looked at her and I was like, oh my God, I do see a difference. Huge.
It's really nice. Yeah, their face wash, everything, the serums. Okay, I've been telling Sarah she has to watch this documentary, but I can't wait any longer. I'm just going to have to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
This was on Amazon Prime, and it was about Susan Powter,
Oh, yes.
who is the founder of the Stop the Insanity weight loss system.
Oh, that I kept wondering, what is Stop the Insanity?
Yeah.
Because it
So
rang
you
a
were
bell,
probably
but
too
I
young.
just like didn't. I can hear it in my head.
Stop the insanity.
Yes, that I can hear, but I
Yeah.
don't. I didn't know. It's almost like I knew about it through what a 80s or 90s version of meme culture. Like it wasn't even.
Yeah,
the,
like it was probably on SNL.
Yeah, that's how I knew about
something.
it.
Yeah.
Like secondhand, third hand, whatever it is, the parody version. But
Yes.
fill me in.
So there's this documentary out about Susan Powter from Stop the Insanity weight loss system fame. And anyone that grew up in the 80s and 90s would know Susan Powter because she had this like signature crew cut, like shaved head, bleach blonde, very
Oh yes, God, she's
Yes.
hot.
She's hot. And she had this like masculine, strong, badass energy, but she was also very feminine. She was small
Yes,
and sexy and feminine.
she made a buzz cut look good.
bitchin'.
Damn, she walked so. What's her name? Rose. What's the with the shaved head who looks just like
McGowan?
Amber Rose? Amber Rose.
Oh,
she
Amber
walked so
Rose.
Amber Rose could run.
Yes.
They look
And she
the same.
had, what made her program Stop the Insanity successful was her testimony, which was she was a mom of 2 kids or 3 kids, and she was overweight. And there was this picture they would always show of her on the couch. You know how it always is,
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
a big old t-shirt
Yeah.
looking shitty. And now she is this, personification of
yeah.
fitness
Yeah.
and wellness and strength and confidence.
Yeah.
And she was everywhere. And it was infomercials. And you knew she made $1 bazillion. And so this documentary begins with her in a car doing DoorDash. And she's still slim, but she's obviously much older now and hasn't been out in the public. So she's not like making a lot of money on products
Yeah.
or whatever. And she's like going to houses, delivering food. And so obviously the viewer is just sort of like, what went wrong here? So her whole deal, according to her, and who knows what the truth is that she just wanted to teach people her ways and what she'd learned. And she wasn't really like focused on wealth or riches or whatever. Yeah, sure, she wanted to make a living, but she was trying to be magnanimous and And this guy wanted to partner with her. And she basically calls herself an idea factory. She says, I have great ideas, but I have no execution. And I was happy that I found this guy who said he could do it for me. Well, that can work out great if whoever you partner with loves you. Like we have this great dynamic where like the odd couple, you're Oscar, I'm Felix, and we complement each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yes.
And we love each other, so we're not going to treat each other like garbage.
Right.
But if someone like Susan Powter signs this thing with some rando fucking weirdo fat cat guy, then he basically told her after she realized she was making $0 and he was getting millions, he was like, if you even teach piano lessons, I'm taking half.
Oh my God, he's awful.
Yeah, like he knew exactly what he was doing, and she was a moron.
Damn.
That's like the generous way to describe it. I think like there's probably more to the story.
Yeah.
But at any rate,
man,
there was, I think it was 400 million they made, and she's now penniless.
Oh, okay. There's gotta be, I totally hear you and all that, but there's gotta be like there's an education component to this. There's no way that she has like,
well, because she's
got the
49%. So how can you have zero if you have 49%?
Yeah. Where did we go wrong? We maybe made some other bad financial decisions and I just feel like if you are gifted, not gifted, she worked hard for this, but if you have the ability to come up with a large sum of money, however large that sum may be, you can make that large sum turn into little money babies and make more money. That's like the whole perk of like takes money to make money thing. And now
let's say she ended up with nothing, right? Let's say she still would have the sales capability that she was able to create that kind of revenue in the first place. So why wouldn't you go into sales?
Sales, right.
Why are you doing DoorDash? You're doing DoorDash or whatever in your case, not everyone. I'm saying in her case, where she's capable of selling ice to Eskimos.
Right.
That you do not want to work for anyone.
Yeah.
You cannot handle criticism or
responsibility.
Whatever. Yeah, or any parameters. You want to decide when you work, how you do it. Yeah. So that's why you need something like that. So, and that's what was not discussed. There was no sort of like counter. You just had to fill in the blanks yourself.
I think that's it. Fill in the blanks yourself of what we're dealing with.
Because her, of course, car was always breaking down, and then her son had to buy her one.
Okay. That is such a sign that
they're not in the film.
It sounds like things happen in the moment, and there's not a lot of like future, like forward thinking that's going on. What is going to happen for me in the future?
Jamie Lee Curtis is one of the producers, and she's in it briefly. And you see Susan Powter meeting Jamie Lee Curtis for the first time. And like, I'm telling you, when you watch this, you will be like, this is very familiar to me.
Okay. Interesting.
Because it is, we all know somebody like this.
Yeah.
Where they always have some long story and they're very emotional.
Oh my God. Their reality television is filled with people like this.
Yes.
Filled.
And what you just see, like, Jamie Lee Curtis sees in her, a strong woman who, whatever. But there's also a sense in, you kind of see her realizing in real time, oh.
Uh-huh. Oh my God, I want to watch this.
Because it's like, okay, you have such great gifts, but you have such great liabilities attached to them. And that's why you're never going to be living up to your potential and stuff.
It is like, it is a bummer to see that, because you think with the right kind of like support and care and resources or whatever, that could turn into something totally different. But
and what she taught on Stop the Insanity, like I think she knows a lot about physiology and nutrition and the body. I think she really did teach herself so much. But mixed in with that is dysfunction and a wounded, deeply flawed person who can't take accountability, who doesn't see their own role in their own dysfunction and circumstances, and doesn't realize the things they did to put them where they are. Everything is just like something that happened to them, unless it's good, and then in which case then they did it themselves.
Yep. Oof.
You know these people.
I know that this is the arrives 2 minutes before they're about to close the gate at the airport with the bag that can't zip up all the way, they're shoving into the overhead compartment thing, and it's a little bit's going to spill out, and they're probably in pajama pants at the airport. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And every bad thing happened to them, and every good thing they did by themselves.
I have to work so hard to not be this person. So it has been my
Why do you say that?
Because I feel like I remember when being that kind of like, in a way, like this manic pixie dream girl of like, oh, I just swept in and oh my God, and I got
I'm flying by the
was
seat of my
almost
pants.
like romanticized in some way in my like early 20s. And then I don't know what switched, what made me want like actual. It's like the difference between, oh, aren't you cute, and oh, I respect her opinions and like what she says. And I wanted the latter. But I knew how to use the former to get what I wanted, or to be kind of like I would.
The
play that
former
part.
is short-term easier.
Yes, and it works because guys are stupid, and I would do that at fucking.
But then you get older.
Bars and and then you're like, oh, actually, this might not be a long-term plan. For I might need to like put myself in the driver's seat a little more.
And I think that's what happened to her.
Yeah, that she didn't do that.
It stopped being cute.
Yeah, it stopped being cute, but she didn't have another plan.
When you watch it, you're gonna be like, oh, I know that lady.
Okay, well, I can't wait. It'll be.
Okay, so anyway, that's on Amazon Prime, and I do recommend it because it is totally fascinating. And everybody knows somebody like Susan Powter. They probably just didn't make $400 million and then lose it.
Wow. And you know, the people that I do know like that do have stories where they made a bunch of money and then it went away.
For real?
Like, And it just like.
They just need like a handler, someone that wrangles them. Yeah.
Yes, totally.
But they're usually very hard to deal with because they're overly confident.
Right.
They don't
and they
see
don't
any
they're
of the
not going to
possible
listen.
pitfalls. Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to say, "Hey, this is a great financial plan." And they're going to be like, "You don't know what's best for me."
Yeah.
I can see that.
It would be very challenging to deal with someone like that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Okay. I would love to hear your thoughts on foreign accent syndrome. You know, where someone wakes up.
What?
And all of a sudden
like where they
have
wake
an
up and all of
accent.
Susie, I couldn't fucking tell you. What I want to know too, and how about the language when we wake up and they speak a different fucking
That's
language?
even more insane.
It makes me feel like we don't know a fucking thing about the brain. If you mean to tell me, like, I really do believe that then if that's true, then like all the information that we've ever gathered, ever seen, it's in there somewhere. And like, what? I don't get it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so fucking weird. We don't know anything about it. We don't know anything. This whole thing is, I don't know. What is this?
I
What
was
is this world?
watching this segment on 60 Minutes from back in the day about these people that either had some sort of brain injury or illness. For some people, it was a side effect of medication.
Crazy.
Where they would wake up one day and then all of a sudden they had an accent that they didn't have before. So if they're an English speaker, these were all Australian
Yes.
women.
I saw a woman who like developed like a Korean, like something where it was like an Asian.
Chinese.
Which could you imagine? That almost
No.
sounds offensive.
It sounds offensive. It's so embarrassing.
That was it. It was I totally heard this story.
She
Could
has
you imagine?
a fucking Shanghai Chinese accent, and she is a white lady.
I can't.
And she does, like, it sounds like she's making fun of Chinese people.
How do you know
She's
what?
like, I don't know how I wake up with this accent.
I would move to China and I would learn Mandarin. That would be the only option. You have to. Or
She sounds like she is taking the piss out of people.
that could you imagine going on a date? Is she a married woman? Could you imagine going on a date? First date.
I feel so bad for her.
I do too.
All of them, because they don't want this. They are
right.
embarrassed.
And you know how, okay, remember when we were talking about, a long time ago, we were talking about people who have illness or disease or something that affects their voice. And so it's the speech, those like type and speak machines, TT, I can't remember what they're called, but those machines that you can type and then it talks. Yeah, like it's like a translate. I guess that,
like
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, those people with brain injuries.
Yes, and we talked about how there was a kid who it mattered so much that the voice that came out of there was the same
Sounded like
dialect and
him.
the accent from where he was, because he was
Yes.
like, oh, now I feel like me.
Yeah.
So think about how much that would affect identity
Yeah.
and who you are if when the words that came out of your mouth didn't sound like anybody even in your family or
Yeah.
anybody. That is a mind fuck like I've
Yeah.
that
Because
would
Sarah,
drive me
it's
crazy.
not just an accent. It's as if their brain is having to translate, and so they speak slower, like you would if it's your second language. And this one lady,
is she sure she doesn't know how to speak Mandarin
real.
or whatever else?
because they played this clip of her when she had her normal voice and talking, and she was so emotional because she was like, I can't believe how fast I could speak English.
Oh my God, there's so much going on in the brain.
Like-
What if it was like, okay, I'm going to say the most insane, wild not even conspiracy
Ooh,
theory,
I
just
love
like
this.
outlandish. What are the chances this is real? But we're just going to say it because
we're
who
just
gives a shit?
spitballing.
We're spitballing here. What if we really, there are all these like parallel universes, dimensions,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. And you experience or your brain is all part of, your conscious is part of some like universal collective
Network.
consciousness network.
Uh-huh.
And when it goes offline for an illness or whatever, it gets rebooted, and there may be like a crossover of somebody else's conscious from another dimension or from something else. And you're like, you know what I mean by that?
You got your
But,
wires
like,
crossed.
Yeah. Like, I know that doesn't make sense, but like, do you
This
kind of get what I'm
doesn't make
saying?
sense already.
I know. So it feels like that's a good enough explanation
because
as any.
what is the real answer if that's not it?
Right.
Like, why, especially if you wake up talking in a different language that you never thought you learned?
Come on.
Those ones
Come
are
on.
insanity.
That feels like you got layered.
They downloaded, like, the
They
wrong-
downloaded the wrong person's language center.
Operating system. Yeah. Hey,
I mean,
that's as good as answer of anything.
I feel like think about all the phones out there, all the devices. we've all had the situation where you're like, oh, I got to do a hard reset on this. And it comes back and it's acting a little funky, right?
Yeah.
We've all had that experience. So we know it's not like that uncommon for things to like do this. If we are all like circuitry and like, what, I'm just saying.
Well, I
don't know.
I do know what you're saying, because when you see these people and you see how upset they are and how terrible their life becomes,
Dude,
you just think, how the fuck did that happen?
how
This
the
lady
fuck?
probably, I don't even know for sure, but I don't think she had ever even been to China.
That is the crazy part when they're like, they've never been there. That doesn't feel like it's your brain anymore.
Yeah, you got the wrong
You got,
operating system.
or they were like uploading two at the same time, and you got hers, and yours went to that dimension, and hers went to yours, and
Oh my God.
somewhere
What would
is
you
a
do?
woman waking up speaking like with an English accent, and her family's going, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
If this happened to you, I'd be like, oh, fuck you. That's made up. I would for sure think you were made
for sure, as you should. That would be correct.
As you should.
Because that's insane. What am I doing?
If I did have that happen, though, I would have to talk to somebody at BetterHelp. And this show is sponsored by
Absolutely.
BetterHelp.
Shout out
Thank
to BetterHelp.
heavens. Shout out to BetterHelp.
Yeah. This is the
Because-
time where we really need people to talk to. And let me tell you,
Yeah, it is.
it is a form of, it is self-care. It is not, I mean, that's so obvious, but like with what
feels
is going on in the world,
Necessary.
you have to have an outlet to be able to just express your feelings and have some people like provide hope or like direction or something. And we don't have a lot of places where we get this. A lot of us work from home. A lot of us, like I was telling Susie, I like will not leave my house for 3 days. And so I can't just like go to the, hang out over here and like have these conversations with my community. I have to outsource this. I got to talk to somebody. And
Yeah.
and
And
I
it's not
need
just
help.
like a sounding board situation. This is
Yeah.
about like synthesizing your circumstances.
Yes, and it's so
and your
helpful.
feelings. Yeah. And we all can go out with our girlfriends and vent. That's not the same.
Not the same. You
That
need somebody else,
is
and like I say,
fun.
it's like tickling. You can't tickle yourself.
Yeah.
You need somebody else to look at what's going on with like totally clear, like unbiased, fresh set of eyes, and go, I see what's going. And they're professionals to go. I see what's
Yeah.
going on. Beep boop boop. Here you go.
Yeah, they have quality therapists, and you can find the right match for you. You can put in what you would like to find in a therapist, and they can match you. You can switch if you want a different fit. And they have over 30,000 therapists. You can have sessions from your house or your office or wherever you may be. And it's so convenient. You didn't even have to go anywhere. And you can sign up and you'll get 10% off at betterhelp.com/braincandy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/braincandy. Everybody, I always joke around about how like all the wrong people are getting therapy.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting therapy, think about it,
Think about it.
because maybe you're the one the rest of us are talking about.
Yeah. And if you're
And we're
like,
like,
oh,
wait, she just
I
doesn't see
feel
it."
stuck,
I feel stuck.
go talk to a therapist. Just do one session. Just try it out.
Because it really is like they have a perspective that you lack.
Absolutely.
And like Sarah said, you can't tickle yourself.
Can't tickle yourself.
All right, give it a whirl. It's confidential, it's secure, lots of experts. You're good to go.
Hell yeah.
All right, babies. Yeah, if I ever got foreign accent syndrome, I don't know.
But I wouldn't mind that one where you wake up and you could draw everything perfect to scale.
Oh my God. Get a
That happened to
talent?
one guy.
Yes,
yeah.
please.
And he can fly over cities. They flew him over cities in a helicopter, and he will just draw it, and it is literally to scale.
What are you
Perfect.
saying? Like, why?
I don't know. That's how his brain works. Like he can take an
my
image that his visual field and shrink that down to scale without missing a single detail of anything. Not a window, it looks like the most detailed blueprint you've ever seen. And he had like no artistic skills before he had his like some like stroke or something, and then woke up like this.
That's insane.
Insane.
Wow.
I love it though.
Yeah, I mean, that's a real silver lining to having a stroke.
Yeah. or something. He had some sort of like traumatic injury.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard about this, but did you hear about the 49ers, the football team?
Yeah.
They have had a few years of really bad luck. Like they've had a ton of injuries.
I heard about this. I believe it.
Well,
I think, yep.
some people think that
Wherever you're going, I'm following.
Some people think that the location of their practice venue and its proximity to some sort of like weird electrical substation,
Yes,
which I
an
don't even know what that
electromagnetic field that it gives off is
causing inflammation or cellular issues that make them more prone to injuries. Are you inclined to believe?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, because I just think that it is things like this where we find out that there's actually something going on. That nobody's willing to do the tests on this, that we can't do the studies on this, or we can't do the large scale. But you know what money does want, or what these people do want, is their players and their investments to not get injured and nothing to happen to them. So I bet the 49ers move that training facility. It is worth it to them. It is that they will move that, and then we will see, and we'll be able to answer that. If those same players, or under this different conditions, their injuries went down, like, and new players came in, but the same coaching, same everything, that's fucking good evidence. That's all I need to know that there's something up with that. And like, when I know that everything's all fucking connected, right? And I know that this is a little bit different because it has to do with like the where the hips are, how the hips are and everything. But you know how they say that women are more likely to tear their ACL when they're on their period?
Oh yeah.
That has to do with like inflammation and stuff like that. So we know that any kind of disruption or change in the body can have these like a greater impact on health and just like function in a way.
Yeah.
And so I'm, and my brother Jordan is somebody who cannot wear an Apple Watch because it is like a certain kind. He can't wear the Wi-Fi. He could wear the older versions. They don't bother him, and he does wear one of those.
Like a Bluetooth? If
he wears one that, like the 5G or whatever, it's not like that has Wi-Fi on it, whatever. He'll get like a heat, like looks like a burn almost on his skin. And Apple has reached out to him and did like a case study on because he contacted them about this, and they've been ongoing, like kept in contact of like, okay, what about this? What about this? What about this? Because it's a thing. And he said, not only is it a thing, but if you look in the terms of service, it says it. He showed me where it says it on the phone. You can see like where it says that there is unknown but supported evidence to show that there are issues if this is close or whatever. I read it. It's right in there. And I was like, oh, fuck. They're telling us.
Wow. Well, I wonder what's going to happen here, because I don't know, like, why in the world they wanted to build their stadium and their practice facility by that, or which came first.
Where do they practice? Is it Oakland? Is it
It's
on
right
the
by
East
their
Bay?
stadium. It's the next door building, but then next door to that is this electrical substation.
I know what's there. I know exactly where that is. Right underneath the bridge, like right when you come over the bridge, there's one that's right there. Because San Francisco's that little island. I think this was all there before.
Yeah, like they don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of options on that 7x7 like not island, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
practically an island.
I mean, it sounds conspiratorial, but on the other hand, if it's nothing, if this is all silly,
right?
Let's test it,
right?
And let's
remove
that as a possibility for what's
remove that
happening.
and let's see what happens.
Because
I
that's
bet.
my feeling is like, okay, well, what if
Yep.
it is?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think we might have. I think it'll be interesting.
Well, anyway, that's my story for today. We covered a lot. We
Yeah.
now know how long it takes to pass a Lego,
Oh man, I'm gonna
is important.
avoid eating coins at all costs.
Yeah, that's actually the better takeaway.
Yes.
It's
Takeaway
like,
is don't eat
money.
a coin.
Eat the rich, not money.
Yes.
It's funny.
That's funny.
And we learned, really we made an announcement that we do not ever want to have foreign language syndrome.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Foreign accent.
Yes, the language I'll take. The accent, no.
Especially
one that's going to be racially insensitive. If like,
right, if it's British, fine. I'll take that.
Does a person? I want to know if anybody wakes up with an English accent, American accent.
Yeah, where are those documented examples? They're probably just like
We were supposed to be concluding this, and now I have more questions.
They
This is
just
a
go
can of
west,
worms.
young man. They're like headed to the new world
All right.
with their accent.
Yeah.
I'd want, if I did get it, I would want English, French, British French. I would take Canadian.
Yeah.
They sound
I don't mind that.
adorable.
Adorable. Mm-hmm. And I love a little like Scandinavian kind of like.
The one lady I saw had like,
Excuse me.
maybe you'd call it Eastern European sort of. The one you do. The one you do that you specialize in.
I know nothing of what you're talking about. Yeah, what is this accent?
Sarah! I was like one synapse away from forgetting when I made you do that the entire time we watched Love is Blind because of that
The
one
whole
guy's
time.
mom was like Russian or something.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, what is mommy? My hands are empty. My heart is full.
You choose love.
Why don't you do it more? This is your best talent, and you know hide it from the world.
It's not. I do know how to talk with my mouth closed. I have ventriloquism skills that nobody ever like. I think that's one of my best talents.
I think you're making this up.
I'm stuck in a closet. Like that.
What are you talking about? What is that nightmare?
My brother was like, "You mean to tell me you went this long to tell me you could do that?"
Wait. Yeah. I'm sorry. When did you, discover this?
I'm stuck in a closet. I can't get out of here.
That's fucked up. What the fuck is that? Because it's not ventriloquism. What is that word? Ventriloquism.
I did not think that this is where the podcast is going to go today.
It's because you could only use it for an abduction replication.
I bet if I practice saying other things, but it's the only thing I've ever practiced saying, and it's very funny to me.
Try to say something regular.
Like what? Like you have to tell me what to say.
Just like, hey, I'm going to the store.
Hey, I'm going to the store.
No, you're either underwater
I'm in a closet.
Held captive.
Right. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm going to the store. Take me to the store. No, I'm still stuck in a closet.
That is a ransom.
I'm stuck in a closet.
Why do you know how to do that?
I don't know. I saw somebody else do it one time, and I was like, I think I can do that.
Did they do their puffed cheeks like that?
I think so. I think somebody who was singing, it was like, and then somebody else I saw singing, like,
what is going on in your mouth?
That was Pink Pony Club.
Are you kidding me? How long have you been doing this?
Maybe 6 months, a year.
Okay, it's new.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Like, what
It's
if
the
you
first time I
learned it-
tried. Yeah.
Right now?
Well, no, not like
6 months to a year ago.
maybe more. Maybe like 2 years ago. Yeah, I'd say probably 2 years ago.
I'm stunned. I really don't know what to say.
I told you whatever you said before wasn't my best trick.
You're right. Although it's that other one is still my favorite, but like, because this one's troubling. It's weird.
It is weird. It is weird.
What the fuck?
I know. I left you. How are you supposed to respond
How
to
do
that?
you do it though? In there.
I think I just move my tongue out of the way and I just like that sound's coming from my throat. I bet you could do it.
See, now I'm
puff
gonna
your
have to-
tongue up. You
I'm
have to
not
try
gonna
it.
do. I'm not doing it. You should see her. Everyone should see her right now. It is a real
'Cause
shame
you
that
have
this
to do
is
it.
audio only.
I don't know how to do it with my
It's
mouth
like a-
normal. That's real ventriloquism.
Well, yes.
How you do it, like
That is
oh,
non.
I don't even know how you would do that. Like all I want to do is puff my cheeks out, and like yeah, so I would have to learn.
I wonder why the cheeks puffing is.
Because I think I need to create
helpful.
air to vibrate your. I think it's something
Oh.
about like the air has to vibrate the vocal cords, and I feel like I can't do it without like
Jeez.
air in there.
Wow.
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe somebody
Listen.
listening is going to be like, "Oh, you're secretly like a Mongolian throat singer, and you didn't even know it." And I have some talent that I like, you know,
Throat singer.
unlocked or like, you know.
listen. No matter what, you know, we have our good days and our bad days over here at Brain Candy. Some days are harder than others, but I can honestly say there is never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment.
There's never a time when I'm like, I've learned everything there is to know about Sarah Rice. Because just when I get comfortable,
I'm stuck
she
in a
gets
closet.
abducted. Wow. All right. Well, that's probably where we should leave it. Thanks for listening, everyone. And okay. All right. Bye.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.